Welcome back to the Fit Show floor, where we've taken a step off of the red carpet and we're onto this kind of a mint-coloured carpet here because we're chatting with Sean from Westport. Hi Sean, how are you doing?
Very good. We're having a good show.
Pleased to hear it. I'll ask you more about that in a minute. But first of all, tell me what Westport does, if it isn't already obvious from the shirt you're wearing today.
Westport, we manufacture timber windows and doors. We're a bespoke window manufacturer, which means we manufacture windows to any sizes, shapes, colours. So we anything from sliding sash all the way to fully reversibles, including all entrance doors for everybody. And we cover the whole of the UK.
Whereabouts are you based?
We're based up in the Lake District, just in Maryport. We employ about 200 people in Maryport, so one of the biggest employers in the area. Yeah. And we've been going there for about 20 plus years manufacturing timber windows.
Manufactured in the UK, and your wood source as well, is that also from within Europe?
Yeah, it's from within Europe. We source from Estonia, which is the main source, but we use Scandinavian timbers, all engineered. So we spend a lot of work on making sure the quality of that timber is right before it actually arrives in the factory, which makes window manufacturing a little bit more easier than buying in solid redwoods and then having to try and deal with all the issues yourself.
Of course. Tell me where we are, in your view at the moment, Sean, with wood, because obviously there's a lot of innovation in the industry and shows like Fit are a big shop front for innovation with different materials. But are we feeling the love for wood still? Is wood on its way back more, would you say? Where do you position wood at the moment?
I think for wood we've sort of regenerated ourselves more with the modern methods of manufacturing. And we've seen a real resurgence in timber. You know, we carry our own mixing plants on site, so we can mix in any colours. We see many variations. So if you go back about 16 years, we would have been doing pure white windows on a regular basis. Now probably about 60-70% of what we do is actually coloured windows, because that's the design that people want, and we've got the technology now to actually deliver those windows in many variations, shapes, sizes and colours. And I think the good thing about timber is it's got the variation that people need. So a lot of people will come and see us because they want a different colour on the outside to the inside, or they want a very particular design for their property, and we'll help them do that design. So many different things to pick from with timber, whereas we found people are comparing us with profiling sections that we don't really get that great deal of choice. And whilst, you know, foils have been very good, well, to be fair, you can have the real thing and just colour it into anything that you want to.
And in terms of your customers, you say you operate throughout the UK. What sort of markets do you operate in terms of domestic, commercial, mix?
We do a great variation, so we'll do commercial contracts. So if anybody stayed at a Centre Parks, we've done Penrith, we've done the one at Woburn, which is a new one that they've just done. All those doors and windows were made by us. All the big hotel chains in London on the big commercials, so Mayfair, Grafton, Marlborough, they were all done by us. Even if you go to St Andrews Golf Course and pay the 18th hole, Hampton Court, which is the big hotel on the end of there, which are black windows, we made all of those. So they're really on the commercial side, and then we have a distribution network for individual companies, individual people to go and see. And so we'll sell one window to 1,000 windows from one person. We've never really been stumped to be able to not design things. We do a lot of work on conservation areas, grade 1, grade 2 listed buildings, for the obvious reasons that we're able to replicate exactly what's there and do different styles and different designs, so that we can always match what somebody did 200 years ago with a window, we can replicate today.
Big contracts down to individual designs, really good to hear. Sean, how has Fit been for you this year?
This is the first year we've done Fit Show. We've been to the Fit Show and walked around it before. We've attended different functions here, but really this is the first time that we've actually been to the Fit Show, and you know, we've had a very, very good response. I think there are probably 5-6 timber manufacturers here, and I'm also president of the British Woodworking Federation, so I actually wander all to all their stands and find out what the general opinion was. We actually did a meeting with the people who organised the Fit Show from the timber industry, and said we'd like to come along, but we'd like to try and spread ourselves out so people could see the variation of timber. And I think it's been an exceptionally good show for us to actually do that, and I think we'll be back again for another year.
And like you say, obviously for you as a business, lots of leads, but also good for the industry as a whole. You know, you mentioned your position there as well. It's good to be able to catch up with people in a way that is very difficult to do when everyone isn't all under the same roof.
Yeah, I think it's also that we're actually talking to the wider industry. You know, joinery the timber side is a very bespoke, unique area of the marketplace, and whilst we're in the fenestration side, we've seen huge growth in it. We're still a very small community, and to actually come into a bigger arena and actually speak to some of the people that are talking to us about ironmongery and other bits and pieces, we can actually see them on other people's products. And some of the ideas that we see on the UPVC side or on aluminium are actually quite good, and we can go back and replicate them. So you get a great deal of knowledge from being able to walk around and have a look at other people's stands and products.
Good stuff. Well, there aren't many larger arenas than here at the NEC, where we've been for, well, around about 3 days already. Listen, Sean, thank you so much for chatting with us so eloquently about not only the work that Westport is doing, but also about the broader industry. I wish you all the very best for the rest of the show.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a pleasure doing this. Thank you.
Cheers.